Hi! So as you know, I just got back from Texas and I was in Texas for RTX, which is a convention type thing held by Rooster Teeth. And I'm not going to go into the whole explanation of what Rooster Teeth is, go Google it or something. So this is going to be like a big summary of the 3/4 days of RTX and what I did there, because it was absolutely awesome. So on the Thursday it was early registration, which basically means you go down there with your ticket and you get your little bag full of stuff and your little lanyard thing. I went to RTX by myself because, you know, I'm from Australia and Texas is a long way away from Australia, so there wasn't really anyone I could, you know, like bring with me or anything. But I had talked to some people online and I knew some people that were going to be there, so I was hoping to meet up with some of them. But for the first day or so, I didn't know anyone and I was scared and alone. But while I was in line, I started talking to a few guys who had also travelled a little bit to get to RTX, but not as far as Australia. But they were from different parts of America and I started talking to them, which is something that I don't usually do because I'm very shy and keep to myself and all that. And they invited me out to lunch after we got our bag things and whatever, so I accepted that, which was good because otherwise I would have spent the rest of my day in my hotel being extremely bored. So anyway, the line moved and we got our little bag things, and these are our RTX bags that say, what does it say? Warning, this bag is filled with internet, which is, you know, interesting. One of the things that was in the little RTX bag that we got was these, which are Rooster Teeth sunglasses, which are pretty cool. And of course our little lanyard thing with my weekend pass, which is awesome to wear because you feel like superior when you wear it. But it was really cool after you get that bag and there's like thousands of people walking around Austin and they're all wearing like the RTX bag, so you can like just pick a Rooster Teeth fan out of like a crowd of people and you can basically just start having a conversation with this person, which is really awesome because yeah, the Rooster Teeth community is a pretty awesome community. Anyway, so after early registration and lunch, the group that I was with were going to go and see Caleb, who was a guy from Achievement Hunter. He was hosting this like ultimate frisbee type thing because that's what he does, and he was doing like a community meetup, which I didn't know about. So I just kind of like tagged along with them and we got lost a bit, but eventually found the park where he was and hung out there for a bit because we were really, really early. And then we actually got to like hang out with this guy from Achievement Hunter, which is something that I never thought I would do. And it was really, really fun. And later that night I actually met Miles from Rooster Teeth at a hotel, which is really, really awesome because he was staying at a hotel really close to the convention center because he didn't want to drive all that way every day. But it was really awesome because you like see them in real life and you're just like, that's a real person. And it was really weird. Every person I met at RTX, they looked like they're so much smaller than I imagined them to be, which is really weird, I don't know. So yeah, the Thursday, even though that wasn't really part of RTX, was really fun. And I thought it was going to be really boring because I thought I was just going to go down there and then just go back to the hotel and complain about the heat or something. But yeah, I actually made some friends and had fun and shit. Anyway, on to RTX. So, day one of RTX was really, I was like really, really excited because I'd been to like conventions and stuff like this before, like AvCon and Supernova in Adelaide, but I've never been to one like this big and in a different country. So yeah, I got down there like really early and I met up with the people I'd met the day before and we stood in line for, there's a lot of lines and waiting around at RTX, but it's totally worth it because it's just amazing. So, and like when you're in the lines, you get to talk to people and you like make new friends and it's like really awesome. So we finally got in and I was just like awestruck by everything around me. There was just like thousands of like Rooster Teeth fans and just all of these like different booths and stuff with, you know, there was a Rooster Teeth store, there was all these like cool nerdy type t-shirt type things, and there was games and and just like heaps of awesome things that you would not see anywhere else pretty much. So we walked around for a bit and we were like, just looking around at different things before we went off and did anything. And I was like looking around and I saw Meg Turney and I freaked out because I love her because she is amazing. And like I went up to her and she is so tiny, she's shorter than I am and I'm like, well, I think I'm short, but she's so tiny. So I met her and that was like the highlight of my day because she is amazing and she was really nice as well. And I'm just like, oh, can I get a photo with you? And she's like, yeah, sure. And then she's like, oh, Gavin's wearing that shirt, and I'm like freaking out. Anyway, after that we walked down to the main stage because there was going to be a live GTA 5 Let's Play there. so I was really excited for that. I didn't know that was happening. See, this is why you make friends at RTX, because they know more about it than you do. So we went down there and we went and found some seats at the main stage because it was still like a couple of hours before the Let's Play started, but I'm really glad we got down there when we did because there was no seats by the time it actually started. And we saw Meg and Ashley Jenkins, I think. She's also on the know with Meg. Up on the stage, and then we saw them like come off the stage and they were taking photos with people, and I'm like, I have to go up there and get a photo like right now. And they're like my favourite people, so I was really happy. And they were so nice. Like that was one thing that I found out from RTX. Like not that I didn't think this before, but everyone at Rooster Teeth is just really nice and just, you know, really caring for the fans and stuff, and they just love taking photos and meeting people and all that. It's just amazing. So after that we went and sat back down, and there was a few other things on the main stage before the Let's Play, and then the Let's Play started and it was awesome. Achievement Hunter might be one of my most favourite things in the world at the moment, so I was just like sitting there silently fangirling over this. But they did a live GTA 5 heist, and if you haven't seen the heist videos, then you should really look them up because they are freaking hilarious and amazing. And they basically did their whole shopping montage type things, and then they decided that it wasn't good enough, so they went off stage and came back in red matching jumpsuits. And it was awesome. And then, and the actual Let's Play was hilarious and amazing, and if you weren't there, you should have been there. I'm sorry you weren't there. And after that, we walked around for a bit more, and it's really cool because you don't have to go to like all the signings and all that stuff to meet people, because all the RT staff are just walking around the floor most of the time. So I met, on my little journeys around the convention centre, I met Blaine, which was really cool. He's a lot smaller than you'd think he is. Like he's bloody toned as and buff as shit and whatever, but he's like really short and small, it seemed. It was just really weird. But I met him and that was awesome. I met Brandon, which was really cool. They're all so freaking nice. Like they're so nice, I can't even. And I met Katie. She was standing near where the signings were happening because Jack was doing some signings and she was standing there. And I met her and she is so lovely and beautiful, and I love her even more because she is Australian. And then I actually met Barbara, which was so cool. She was in a hurry to go, but we like asked her if we could like please take a photo with her, and she's like, yeah sure, just a quick one though. So we took like a quick selfie with her, and oh my god, it was so amazing. She is like a literal Disney princess. She's like beautiful in the videos, but she is like even more beautiful in real life. Seriously, if you haven't met Barbara, you should go and meet her, but not creepily or anything, I guess. I met Adam, the one who does the Let's Plays with Joel, and he is awesome. I love him. He is just so like happy and cheerful and whatever, because we're just like, oh, can we take a photo with you please? And he's like, fuck yeah! I was like, hell yes, this is awesome. And then before I left, I met JJ. That was really cool because he's awesome. He's done like so much and he's so freaking creative and amazing. So I met him when I was walking out, and he's super nice because he was just like, oh hi, what's your name, where are you from, and all that stuff. And he signed, because I wanted to bring something to take to RTX that people could sign. So I bought this with me. Aha! So JJ was the first to sign my little bear right there. So that was really awesome. And yeah, he is really cool. So that was day one. I didn't get to do much like shopping on day one because I was like bloody flustered and whatever. We were trying to get around looking at all the different things and just meeting people, and it was so cool.